Good day. This story is from Ireland, and as usual with these kind of stories there are some uncertainties, but this is what I understand, alright? There's an 18-year-old guy from Egypt. He comes to Ireland and applies for residency, and it seems like he was in Britain before that and he was denied in Britain. It doesn't say if he was rejected on Ireland, but I would guess so, because 2 days later the police arrested him, and he was carrying 2 knives and a fencing post. Prior to this arrest he had killed a Japanese man and attacked 2 men with this fencing post, I suppose, right? As you do, right? This was an option to him, apparently. His application was denied, so he picks up 2 knives and a fencing post and attacks civilians on Ireland. Yeah. You know, maybe this has something to do with culture. What do you think? I try to picture myself in the same situation. Let's say that I applied for residency on Iceland, right? And they say, no, we don't like you, you should just leave, you know? This would not be an option to me, picking up a fencing post, 2 knives, and attack people on Iceland. It wouldn't. But to this guy it was. May have something to do with culture. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Irish are pretty much awake on these issues. But I hope that this story will make them even more awake. About culture, you know, I met with the teacher today. I was doing some work in his apartment, and he was a teacher in his 40s, right? And we started to talk about his profession. And he looked tired, yeah. And he said, you know, I will probably quit the teaching job. You know, too much trouble, it's too tough, too much fighting and so on. And I was listening to this. And then I decided to ask him about cultures, you know. I asked him, does this have anything to do with culture? You know, parents influencing their kids and so on, right? And I thought it was a good question, but he did not. You know, he got very, very nervous, I can tell you. His eyes started to move around and he was almost literally shaking, yeah. And he said, no, absolutely not, you know. And he was so fucking nervous. And I tried to make it easy for him. Yeah. I did not succeed. I started to talk about opinions, that there are certain opinions that you can't speak. Yeah. I didn't do a good job with this. He got scared. He got scared of me. Yeah, this is true. And I think he was happy when I left. He could relax, you know, have a drink maybe. This is so sad, you know. All right, that's it. Bye.